Listen, I don't know a lot of things, but if there's one thing that I definitely know more about than you, it's Roseanne lore. Bucko.
Hey guys, it's not here.
And oh jeez, you really stumbled my words there. And I'm Bat Tracy, aka Tiny Ranch, aka Bat Tracy, aka Cream of Wheat,
aka Big Jennifer Guy.
Mad Slick, a.k.a. Dr. Aquafresh, a.k.a. Big Jennifer Garner, a.k.a. Tim Russert.
Okay.
I'm not finished! A.k.a. Cream of Wheat, a.k.a. Half an Onion Bagel, a.k.a. Caw. Let's call with a C, not a K. Caw.
Carl. Okay. Thanks.
I have the whole thing on my tablet.
I have it saved in my memos.
I have the actual screenshot from the screenplay of the script. For Punk Rock Blues.
aka Dr. Aquafresh, aka Half an Onion Bagel.
This is Blu-ray DVD 4K collection update number 64. We're only 5 away.
Yeah, right off the bat, I got a cool thing to show.
Okay.
Got this from Everything Blue. They're the same company who have put out Shaun of the Dead, Scott Pilgrim. We don't own the Hot Fuzz
This
one.
one's big.
This one's a big one. This thing's massive. I posted on Instagram. Nicole Jones said that it looks like a book, and you know what? It does. Because it's about the size of a DVD, and it won't fit on the shelf. So it comes with this little credit card, out of order, and it says the numbering. I got number 309 out of 550. And then there's this little thing. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, I like this. I thought this was kind of neat. There's the pint. Why am I holding it? There's the pint glass on the bottom. Whoa! Spoiler for the movie, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen this?
No, I never finished it. I had to...
What?
WTF? What the fuck does WTF mean? What the fuck? Oh.
Okay, so it's two full steels with outer slips. Here's the first one. The slips are the same. Or, I mean steels. If you want to... There's stuff in there.
The famous cock. So it says, prepare to get annihilated.
And this is the before
yeah.
the annihilation.
Oh, it says prepare to get annihilated. Okay, so it's cards for different bars. We have the famous cock. We have the pickled newt. We have the lion heart. We have the intrepid fox. We have the trusty servant. We have the kin's arms. We have a credit card that says this is number 309 out of 550. 1050, sorry.
And there's these
We
two
have the
poster
famous
items.
cock. We have the pickled newt. We have... I don't want to keep going. I just thought you would stop me right away and you didn't, so I was
How many times did you do it?
I just did it. Well, I just restarted once.
Oh. Then there's this one with the lenticular, where it changes, like, the motion.
On the back even.
No. Back's just embossed. This is the after the apocalypse one. And then this is the after the apocalypse. Because they're all like, what?
In this.
Actually, that's the invasion. But
In this. I'm really
what
close.
Invasion?
We have the credit card, number 309 to 1050.
Fucking open this one.
We have the trusty servant.
Oh, God.
The intrepid fox. The pickled newt. These are different cards.
I know. I've looked at
The
all this
lion
before.
heart. The famous cock. The kin's arms.
What do you think is the most
Credit
famous
card
cock?
that shows 309 1050. In the middle of a gunfight. In the center of a restaurant.
Yeah, so shout out to Everything Blue for making, I think, the coolest specialty blues around. I really want to get Hot Fuzz. They need to put more out. And I hope they do one for Baby Driver eventually. Oh, I want to put this on one of the things. This cost me 74 pounds.
So it's like a lot.
It's like $90-something. Hey everybody, for Punk Rock Blues, I'm Bad Tracy.
This part.
Oh. These are all the ones that have digital codes.
I do all
So
this,
if you're only here for digital codes, We're gonna breeze through these,
I get to do this,
and then we
stack,
have
and you
some
do that
more
stack?
reviews.
Hey, first up is the most must-needed.
Oh my
Blu-ray
god,
of
it was
all
the most
time.
sought after.
Yeah, most sought
It was
after.
so sought
Has
after.
the
We
best-
sought after it. What are you doing? Hey, what movie most needs a Blu-ray release?
Flushed away. The best GameCube game I've ever played. It's flushed away.
This is great. Still holds up. I just watched this like a week ago.
Yeah.
Great. This is a really good movie.
It is a
Like,
really good GameCube game.
My
but really
favorite
not, it's
joke.
not
Do
good.
you remember the Millicent bystander
No.
joke? Where so it's when the two bad guys are incriminating Hugh Jackman's rat,
Barely
Roddy.
remember it.
Okay, well they're incriminating him, and he goes, "No, guys, I'm just an innocent bystander." And then he's like, the big boss guy shows up, voiced by Ian McKellen. Shocked me. Okay, but
I thought it was Danny DeVito.
so he shows up, and then he's like, "Who's this guy?" And the one bad guy goes, I think he said his name was Millicent Bystander." And then they just look at him and go, "Millicent, eh?"
Ah, I'm an innocent bystander.
Rita! Who have we got here?
I believe he said his name was Millicent Bystander.
Millicent!
And they do it a couple times in the movie, and I'm like, oh, that is a good joke. Next up, this is a movie, I haven't watched this yet. I've watched most of the movies in this update. I'm just going to say that. I haven't watched this one, though. I think it's the one... God, I hope I'm not wrong. I really hope this is the Brad Pitt one.
Yeah,
That's why I bought it. Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the one about the tank.
There's nothing on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got Shia LaBeouf in it then, right? Where the director
Maybe.
like made them poop in a tank and
Sure.
eat in the
I know
tank that they
Shia LaBeouf.
pooped
The
in.
cast is incredible. Like, the weirdest
Yeah.
combination of people, yeah.
I'm really excited to watch this. I just haven't gotten around to it. And it's a pretty cool steelbook.
I got the J card, and I get to do
This
it.
is my least favorite of the trilogy so far.
It's embossed. It's Jumanji. It's the board game cover.
Jumanji.
The back of it is wood. You don't like it, I really think it's cool.
I did the J card this time.
Okay, here's some discs. You want to hold that one?
Sure.
And you
Cool.
Jumanji, a game for those who
Oh, show
seek
the
to
outside
find
because it's
a way to leave their...
the board game case. I think it's kind of dumb.
I don't know which way.
No, because you open up
Jumanji, a game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind.
You don't have to read the whole thing.
No,
It's the inside of Jumanji. It's the actual board game. Isn't that cool?
we didn't know about it.
Have you seen all three of the Jumanji?
Nope.
No. Have you seen two of them?
Nope.
You seen one?
Yeah.
You should
Third
see.
isn't in canon.
It is in canon. You should see that movie. It's
I want
really
to.
good. Have you?
I think so.
It's literally just Rocky, but with karate.
What was first?
Rocky. 76. This is
Hey,
84.
it's
And it
like-
was directed by the same guy.
Hmm.
Same guy.
Sylvester Stallone.
No, John G. Avildsen.
It's the Karate Kid on 4K.
This was fine. I
I've
don't
seen
think
it.
this is as much of a classic as people say. It's not.
I want to
You're
watch
just
it.
freezing.
I want to watch them all because I really want to watch Cobra Kai because I've heard good things.
Yeah, so have I. I've actually watched the pilot of Cobra Kai. It's really funny.
I was sure you say I've actually watched the Pirate a couple times.
No.
Pilot a couple times.
This was fine, but it's literally just Rocky with karate. I watched this next one, and this was trash. I think I said this to you. I would rather watch Dylan Dog.
Yeah, you did say that today.
This is the Last Witch Hunter
Did it
with
right.
Vin Diesel. I've been having a lot of trouble saying his name recently. Vin Diesel. He basically plays Dom Toretto in this movie, and it doesn't work because it's like a supernatural movie with witches.
And Dom Toretto.
Yeah, and Dom Toretto, it's stupid. This is awful. I was watching this and I was like, I don't care how this ends.
They made multiple, didn't they?
No.
Oh.
They set it up for a sequel. Oh, boy, did they.
What's his...
What were you asking?
I was asking about Riddick. I couldn't remember the name of Riddick. I thought of it off camera. It's Riddick. It's bad. Batista's
Pitch
in one
Black.
of them, isn't it?
Riddick?
Yeah.
The second's Chronicles of Riddick.
He was in...
Pitch Black, Chronicles of
I don't know
Riddick,
what
Riddick. I'm
Wait.
pretty sure that's the trilogy.
One's
I haven't
just
seen
called
any
Pitch
of them.
Black?
Yeah, the first is Pitch Black. Then it's Chronicles of
He's
Riddick.
in the last one.
Then it's Riddick.
He was in Riddick. See, I didn't
This
know...
was atrocious.
I never knew Riddick
It's
existed.
fucking awful.
I never knew Riddick existed.
Oh, and Michael Caine's in this for some reason. He's just Alfred. He literally just is Alfred.
I never knew Riddick existed until I saw the trailer for Riddick. And then I found out there were like 6 of them or something. I was like, what the fuck is this franchise?
I'll spoil that movie for everybody. He beats the witch. Next up, this movie I thought was hilarious. We didn't see this in theaters, but the trailer was great. This is Little.
Seeing something tomorrow?
I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna ask you that off camera.
You talk about
well, little, I really like the spine of it. Don't know why. I was explaining to Dad. Just something about the colors. They pop for me. I really enjoy this. Yeah, this was a really funny movie. It's kind of like a, you know, where they turn. It's kind of like a Big.
Yeah.
It's like Big.
But it's
Except
little.
she doesn't fuck an adult. She tries to. Oh boy, does she try to. This is great. It's little instead of big. It's
So there's
really funny.
Stuber. There's Oh Baby.
I was thinking, yeah, Stuber maybe. Or Crawl.
What's it called? Theater?
Dude, it's getting great reviews.
I don't want to see the theaters though. It's not like
Because you're spooky.
No,
You're
because I
spooked.
don't give a shit about them.
Take the
I
next
can't pay
one.
for it. Hey, this movie's great as a kid. It was really funny, and then you watched it and you still don't see it, but everyone else agrees.
I don't like it, yeah. I didn't like it really as a
Over the
kid.
Hedge. It's great. It's got a novel.
Yeah, it's like,
all-star
it's
cast.
certified fresh. But yeah, I'm not a fan, man.
That looks like Bruce Willis too.
That's Steve Carell.
Oh, he's
Bruce
the-
Willis is
he's the
one of
raccoon.
them.
Okay.
Okay, next up. Oh,
Songs by Ben Folds 5. Wait,
you
this
listen
is
to
based on
Ben
something?
Folds
This is
5.
based on something? Based on characters created by Michael Frey and T. Lewis.
Who cares? Next up, this is the Pet Sematary remake. Just watched this one last night.
How was it?
It's fine. I honestly, I think they're both fine. If I was gonna watch them again, I'd watch the original, and that's only because Fred Gwynn's amazing. John Lithgow's pretty good in this. They changed up the story a little bit. I kind of like that, though. I did not like the father in this one. I didn't like his character. I didn't like the actor's performance.
Who's the actor?
I don't know. It's Jason Clarke. I don't like him. Next up, just read the graphic novel this is based on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, guess how many issues it is? 3. Great. Also, his name's Paul Moses and not Frank Moses. This is Red 1 and 2. Red 1's
In
great.
the comic? In the movie?
In the comic. In the movie, he's Frank. This is great. Literally, this is really good. The first one, I gave it 5 stars on Stardust. I think it's so fun. Second one,
You had
Not
seen
as-
the second one.
yeah, I just didn't
Isn't
remember
the
it. And
second
you
one
know
just
why?
crazy?
Because it's no good.
Oh,
I gave it 2 stars. It's bland.
This
it's
is
the
the movie where he
same.
steps out of the car. The moving
No, that's the
car.
first one.
That's what I mean, though. It's like
Yeah.
he steps out of the moving
Yeah,
car with a
yeah.
helicopter attacking or whatever.
Yeah, it looks great.
Does that happen in the book?
None of it happened.
Oh.
The book is literally just him going after 2 guys. But it's good. It's real good. It's by Warren Ellis. But this, second one, I don't really like very much. Oh, and fucking Carl Urban's in the first one. I was like, oh yeah, he's in this.
So hey, this next movie I never thought was really good except for the opening sequence. I don't remember it being very good. I remember there was a funny scene between them
Oh
two.
yeah, the car wash.
Yeah, there's a car wash at the start, but I remember there being a funny scene where he's trying to teach him. Anyways, it's Shark Tale.
There's a funny
It's
scene
a
where he's
tale about
pretending to
sharks.
fight the shark.
Who is that? Jack Black.
Will
James
Smith
Shark.
sucks as a voice actor in this, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't look
And the
very good.
story's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a
Chalkboard.
vegetarian.
Yeah, I just read that. Doesn't he like pull out a
I
chalkboard
don't
and he's writing
remember.
or something? You didn't rewatch this one?
Yeah, I did.
You don't remember there's a chalkboard scene or
It
something?
wasn't very good. Of all of the animated
It's got
ones,
car wash in it.
of all the animated ones I watched,
Yeah.
that was the least interesting to me. Someone is the voice of... Oh, Renee Zellweger is the voice of the girlfriend. Robert De Niro is one of the sharks. He's alright, I guess. There's like horse racing in this, and like a bunch of adult
Sea horse
themes
racing.
that makes... It's just like if you were a kid,
Do
you'd
you
be
think
like,
they
what
can
is
make
this?
Hitch, but with Shark Tale characters? Like
Yes.
Will Smith plays the same character, and then Kevin James is just a new character. It's just Hitch.
Last up
What
for
would
the
the
digital
jet ski
codes.
scene be? Because that's one of those iconic.
Oh,
scenes
actually, we
from
have
the
a bunch of digital codes from Kerslake,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I forgot to mention those. Last up for the digital codes, except for the ones from Kerslake, we got Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, with Brad Pitt, Michelle Pfeiffer, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Joseph Fiennes.
You asked me a question.
Yeah, I asked you, looking at the animation style, what year do you think this is?
98.
It's from 2003.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I was watching this movie going, oh, for a 1999 movie, this isn't that bad. Then when I did the Stardust for it, it told me the year was 2003, and I went, what? Alright, wait. Doesn't look like a 2003 movie. Like, Shrek came out in 2002, right? Shrek looks great.
Yeah.
This looks
2001.
bad. I know a lot of people like this
2001.
from their 2001?
Shrek.
Insane.
No,
Insane.
Shrek is
Yeah.
2001.
That's
Oh,
what
you're
I'm
saying because of how
insane.
good it was. Okay.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like this from their childhood. I had never
I've
seen
never
this as a
seen
kid.
it.
Yeah. I watched this as an adult,
I just-
fresh-eyed,
Who cares?
gloomy.
The fact
This
that
was
this is 2003. This isn't like during Sinbad's great like rise to start. This is after Sinbad. What was Sinbad up to?
He was only
in 03?
popular in the 90s,
Yeah.
really. You remember
So-
First Kid?
Yeah. Well, no, but I remember Jingle All the Way.
There's a scene in First Kid where the first kid,
Yeah.
he's in like
You told me
he's
this
in like
scene,
one of
yeah.
those things where he's like a cyclone in the
He's
air.
the president, right? Sinbad.
No, he's the bodyguard.
Bodyguard, okay.
Yeah. And there's also really weird CGI in it, kind of like Aladdin. And I was like, this is 2003. There's okay CGI from that era. Fucking AVP. The first AVP looked amazing. Alright, so the codes that Kerslake has offered up to you people. You people. You people. Fate of the Furious.
Back to the Future trilogy. Each individual movie. 1, 2, and 3.
Next is Jurassic Park. Next, he has Jurassic
What
Park.
happened there?
And the... What?
What happened there?
Oh, I messed up.
Okay.
Next is he has the Jurassic Park, the Lost World Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park 3 individually.
We're putting all that in, by the way.
Are we?
Yeah.
Star Trek Beyond.
You showing off my movie?
No.
And Star Trek Beyond. Just Beyond, not the other two, but we don't have the Blu-ray for it right now.
He actually told us that he got it the day before he won it from us. Isn't that funny?
I don't know.
You take your chances. And then you do your dances. Next up is the only DVD in this update. Oh, we're in the part where there's no digital codes anymore.
No digital
This is the first DVD and only DVD of this update, and it's this movie near and dear to our heart. I showed you the fire, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you showed me the fire.
The one part that I remembered from it.
Did
God.
you remember it was that bad, or did you think
Yeah,
back as a
I
kid?
remembered it.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, I thought it was actually a little bit better.
Then you remember it?
Yeah. I mean, I remembered it being a little bit better than it turned out to be. It was real bad. It was the worst fire I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, this is John Schneider's Collier and Company Hot Pursuit. It's autographed by him because it's a special edition.
And this is the first one, right? Because he said there's a sequel coming or whatever.
Yeah, he says there never was. There's also a second edition of the DVD that I've seen, like different artwork. I'm gonna read this. When race car driver J.R. Collier tries to save his family from divorce by quitting racing and opening up a used car business, things get really wild. You see, J.R. acquires his inventory by racing unsuspecting marks, pink for pink, late at night. This time, the trouble is there is something in his latest win that the Vegas desperately need back by Saturday at 6 p.m. They kidnap his family and the chase is on. The cars aren't the only thing twisting and turning in this story. Hang on for the great ride. The best car chase movie since Smokey the Bandit. This movie is everything that the Dukes of Hazzard movie could have been and wasn't. Fun for the whole family.
He wrote, directed, and produced this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's literally a home video.
Yeah.
And you know what? I gave this 3 stars on my Stardust.
Did you?
Because for how bad the quality is, it's not terrible.
No.
I would watch it again. But this is the funny thing. So there's this DVD order form. You get $3 off to order a DVD copy of this if you wanted to get more. You could give it to a loved one or whatever. And also, he tells one joke in this movie. He tells it twice. It's the same exact joke, but the punchline is different. Like the first time he goes, "You want to know why I'm a Republican?" And he tells some really long joke, and the punchline's the same, and he goes, "And that's why I'm a Republican." And then later in the movie, he goes, "You want to know why I'm a Democrat?" And they go, "Why?" And he tells the same fucking long-ass joke. And at the end, he says the punchline, he goes, "And that's why I'm a Democrat." And I'm like, so what the hell is this? Okay, so you can buy that, but then, here you go, you can buy 10 DVDs for $15 each. That's $5 you get to keep. And then he put a video at the start of this DVD explaining how you can sell copies of his DVD and you get to keep $50, even though you gotta pay shipping, which is crazy. So really, you make like $40, if that. Next up, this is, I guess, an upgrade. We had it on Blu-ray. It's the only one of this franchise.
Like a pack or something?
No, it's the only one of this franchise we had on Blu-ray. There's the whole. I found it with the slipcover is $4. American Reunion. When are you gonna watch this?
Really?
Probably 4 days after you watch American Pie. He hasn't seen any of them. They're fine.
Oh,
Dad
no,
was
you
watching.
decided they're fine?
Dad was watching American Pie 2, which is my favorite.
I've seen
on
most
CMT.
of that.
The other
He has watched so much CMT this week.
And I was like standing there for a minute watching, and he goes, "This is not the channel to be watching this on." He goes, "Let me tell you." This is a movie I'd never seen before.
How was it?
I loved it.
Oh, okay.
And I gotta say, I'll show it first. This is City Slickers, our first Shout Select series. Really cool. You don't like the placement of the movie. I think it's really cool. Billy Crystal. What do you think of him? He voices Mike Wazowski.
That's all I know him from.
I don't like him. I don't like his face. I don't like the way he tells jokes. I don't like his acting style. I don't like his voice.
What about that one movie
I don't like
bought
his
of
little
his?
tics where he's
What's
he
that
goes,
one movie I bought of his? From Dollar Tree.
Parental Guidance.
Yeah.
Fucking awful. That's one of the worst things I've ever seen. That was atrocious. I kind of like him in this. I don't really know. He's so bad. The movie's good. He has a couple okay jokes, but his joke styles, he like tells a really corny like kind of joke, and then he goes, "Huh? Huh? Huh?" And you go, "Oh, didn't like that one, I guess, huh?" And then he'll go, "Ding." It's like, oh, every time. I don't like him. But yeah, this one was pretty cool because it's got the reversible artwork on the outer case, where the inside is just this. So.
What happens when two of the biggest movie stars, action stars of the world collide? They put out a movie.
What happens when Han Solo and James Bond make a fucking movie together?
They make a fucking movie together.
And Iron Man's director.
It's Cowboy. John Favreau?
Yeah, he directed it.
Cowboys versus aliens.
Cowboys and aliens. What do you think about this? You've seen this, right?
Never wanted. I really wanted to, but never saw it.
Oh. You know what's funny about this one? I like the cowboy stuff about 50 times more than I like the aliens.
Oh, really?
Stuff. The aliens are so bland. They have no character. The designs aren't even that interesting. The Western stuff, though, they play it straight as an arrow. There's no goofiness, no silliness. It is, like, basically, it's 1800, some fucking alien showed up.
Can I say?
Here you go. Sam Rockwell's in it. Paul Dano's in it. Those two guys, amazing.
Can I say?
Yeah.
The Day the Earth Stood Still looks incredible.
The 50s
for
one?
its time. Yeah, 51
Yeah, it's a good
or
movie.
whatever.
We own it.
Yeah, Dad and I just watched it on CMT.
It's a good movie.
And, well, I
I've
wouldn't
seen that
say
one.
that, but it looks
2008 one?
really good for 51. No, sorry. Not Day the Earth Stood Still. No, we're done with that movie. No, sorry, not
Hey,
that. No,
The
shut
Day
up.
the Earth
No,
Stood
not
Still.
that movie.
Wait, fun fact.
Yeah.
The Day the Earth Stood Still, 2008.
Yeah.
First Blu-ray I ever saw.
Okay.
Watched.
Next.
PS3.
Ron,
Okay,
Ron, sorry, not that movie. He did watch that. Because remember, you were like, well, how old is the movie you're watching?
Yeah.
That was what he was watching. War of the Worlds from 51.
Oh, yeah.
Not very good, but
You
looks
seen the
great.
Tom Cruise one?
No.
It's pretty good.
Can I show you my impression?
I've also seen the Asylum version.
Can I show you my
It's fucking
impression?
terrible.
Can I show you my impression of the
Yeah.
main character of War of the Worlds? So this is every scene I watched with him. There's a huge crowd looking at the aliens. You have to step in front of me. No, you have to step in front of me. There's a huge crowd of watching the aliens. You're up there, okay? This is this guy in every single scene, okay? I'm the guy. You're the front of the crowd. He always makes himself the center of attention. Every scene, he's always in the back or the middle, and he walks, and he literally does. The movie just ends, too. I don't want to, I can spoil it. I don't even want, I want to watch the whole thing.
How many years? It's 80 years old or whatever.
I want to watch the whole thing. I only saw the end. But it looks, the aliens look bad, but the ship looks incredible.
Remember when War of the Worlds made people go insane?
That's
in
what he was
America?
telling me. He's like, it was on the radios, they thought it was real. I was
People
like,
in the
"What is
old days were fucking idiots. Next up, this is another one that I didn't watch. There's another one I didn't watch, but it's got kind of a pretty cool slip, and I've
This
heard
video
good
not
things.
sponsored by Bell Creek, but I bet if we post it on Instagram story, they would repost
Donnie
it.
Brasco. It's a gangster movie with Al Pacino, Johnny Depp, Michael Madsen. Oh, he's pretty good. Anne Heche's in this. Oh, when's this from? 1997? Oh, I thought this was early 90s. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get around to this. It's just kind of long, and I feel like it might be a little dreary, so I haven't watched it yet. Cool slip though. Very simple, but elegant, and I've never seen the Rotten Tomatoes thing on a spine before. You didn't. You refused to buy it.
I have a bit. That didn't work.
This next one, you refused to buy when I asked you to buy it. So I bought it.
Now I'm doing it. It's Green Day. Awesome as fuck. It's their live tour video thing.
We already own the DVD of this.
Yeah.
In the CD case.
It's a song in every town.
And now we own the Blu-ray with the CD.
Yeah. It's a pretty hefty one.
It's got the CD in there.
Yeah.
I really like, he wears the striped pants in this.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
wanted those so bad. There they are.
Yeah. Next, this is a movie that is rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, and I loved it. 82% audience score, so people get
He
it.
finally watched Rudy.
Gridiron Gang! Oh my god, I was telling Ross about how much I love sports movies, and he goes, have you seen Rudy? And I went, no.
Did he want you to watch Rudy?
No, he said it's fun. This is really cliched and stuff, but man, was it enjoyable. I liked it, and an Exhibit was in it. You know who Exhibit is? If there's one question, or if there's one thing that Exhibit can do for you... Oh, hold on, let's restart this. You know the thing I like about Exhibit?
What?
If he could do one thing for you, and it was a fill in the blank, it would be blank my blank. Do you know it?
So you want to be a player, but your wheels ain't flying. You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out ride.
Well, the clip was right there, so.
What is it?
Pimp my ride! Yo,
Yeah.
this is Exhibit. Let me pimp
Exhibit
your
is
ride.
one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, hooked away, hooked up, hooked on chronic, hooked on phonics. Hooked on chronic and hooked on phonics sound eerily similar.
That's nothing. That isn't anything. That is not a thing. What is hooked on phonics?
Hooked on phonics.
What is that? That's not anything.
Hooked on phonics is a real thing.
What
Google
is-
it. Google hooked on
I
phonics.
don't want to.
Oh, this is Gridiron Gang. I don't know if I said
You
it.
said it. You're just trying to say the name of Hoodwinked. You still haven't said
Oh, Hoodwink. It's another one of the retro VHS Mill Creek releases. Happy birthday to me. It's about a serial killer that haunts a girl's birthday. This is a weird movie. You know what? I didn't really like it. I was talking to Cool Duder about this one actually on Instagram the other day. This has some really fun kills. Did not like the story of this one. It's confusing and stupid and boring and slow. The kills are really fun though, but there's only 6 of them. It literally tells you 6 of the most bizarre murders you will ever see. There's 6. The movie's like 2 hours. It's ridiculous.
Do you think there was a commercial for Hooked on Phonics?
Yes, there's definitely commercials of Hooked on Phonics.
You're gonna put it in?
Yeah.
I felt so proud of myself because I had read a 24-chapter book.
When he first learned how to read a book, we just said, Austin, you're a reader. You're a reader.
Hooked on Phonics is a real thing. I remember the commercials from when I was a kid.
Oh. Hey, so this is one of my favorite movie concepts of all time.
It's
I haven't
so
seen
good.
it. Is it good?
No,
Oh, I'm so
well, no, I was talking about the concept.
because it's great.
It's great.
Because remember, okay, so here's a little backstory. So it's
The
in
trailer
time.
is so
So
good.
it's in time. Did you watch it?
The trailer?
Yeah.
No, just remember it?
Oh,
I just remember it
it's
being
really
great.
good. Yeah. Was the movie good?
The movie was fun.
Don't worry.
I'd give it 3 stars.
Okay. In time. So there was a time where I came out here,
Yeah.
and you were in your bed, and I walked out and went, listen, I came up with this movie idea, okay? And I was like, listen, the entire world, your life is currency. You spend money to do stuff. Like, you have to spend your time here on this planet to do stuff. And it's a currency, and it's like on your arm, and it always counts down. And so to do more and more, you have to sell stuff. And there's like a cartel. And you were so on board with this idea. You're like, yes. And it took you a few minutes. You just literally didn't know it was a movie. I literally like, dude,
remembered
that's
it.
in time. Like, that's a movie. And you're like, oh, okay.
I'd wanted to see this since
Yeah.
it came out.
I've wanted to see it since we
And
talked about it.
I thought this was a 2013 movie for my
Maybe
whole
like
life.
11 or something.
2011.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
This movie concept is great.
Oh, this
I
is
would
so
remake
cool.
it in an instant. I remember the trailer.
You know what?
Did
I
you
honestly-
rewatch the trailer? Because I remember it spot on. I can tell you everything. What's
Honestly,
great about this color.
I'll give this movie 4 stars.
Yeah? This color
It's
scheme.
bland, but I like
What I love
a
about this
lot.
color scheme is I remember
It's
from the.
amazing. I love
I remember
this slip
from
cover.
the trailer. This is what the movie looks like,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like it's just
It's-
this. Like look at the back. All of that. That's not.
And I
edited
love
for
how
the
the
slip,
E
that's it.
fades on the spine.
Oh, it does. The E
Yes.
fades on the spine.
It's so
Guys,
cool.
this movie concept, like that's what the movie looks like. Go watch the trailer. It's great. Put the trailer here. Put part of it.
enough time in the wrong hands, you upset the whole system. Let's hope so.
Yeah, and they have these
Because
little,
in the
like,
movie,
they have
or in the
cartridges,
yeah,
and they go like this, and then, but also if you want to give someone else time, they go like this, and they wash their wrists like, oh, it's really cool.
Isn't it like the mafia problem or something, or cartel? Because
no,
like,
there's just like, there's timekeepers and shit.
Okay.
But then, there's like these 4 guys.
Those
I don't want to spoil anything.
But I remember in the trailer, because the trailer I'm pretty sure is like narration. I think it's the guy explaining what the world is, and I remember it cuts to him like someone buying stuff. Put that clip in. Okay. This movie's great too. This movie used to be great. It's got a great soundtrack. Then I watched it and went, wow, this is weird.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oof. Well, I thought about watching this the other day. And
You know who directed this?
Yeah.
Ivan Reitman's son. Cody Dablo wrote it. She's also wrote, she wrote Jennifer's Body, and she also wrote, same creative team behind Tully and this movie.
I think we knew that. It's Juno.
I knew that, yeah.
Yeah, well, we knew it going in, I mean.
I like this movie.
It's good.
I saw it in theaters with Brandon Bacon.
Ooh, name drop. Can we put a picture of you next to Bacon?
What about Beans? He loved bacon. Beans!
Who's Beans?
Come on, guys. It was an accident.
You're the accident, Beans.
Do I remember Beans?
Even Stevens.
Oh.
Do I remember Beans? Okay. Back on track.
This is Juno. So we own the script, the screenplay.
Oh yeah, I gave it to Dad.
Okay.
Ticky Tackies.
Hey,
the Little Houses song.
You know what my favorite line in that movie is? You should remember it. That ain't no Etch-a-Sketch. She's just sitting in the yard watching all the guys' dicks jiggle in their shorts.
Yeah.
When I see them all running like that, with their things bouncing around in their shorts, I always picture them naked, even if I don't want to. All I see is pork swords.
It's a weird movie.
Oh, it is. She's drinking all the Sunny D. Next up...
Well, that's at the start, so she can...
Rainn Wilson.
Yeah, I know. He's the Etch-a-Sketch line. I ain't no Etch-a-Sketch. Michael Cera? I don't even remember. Not in it that much.
No, not. He's very little.
Very Jason Bateman. I don't even remember the Jason Bateman. And Jennifer Garner, too.
He's so weird. Oh, he's so weird.
He's so cool for most of it, too.
You really need to watch 8th grade, because then you can see the car scene and be like, whoa.
I watched the car scene. I watched it.
So next up, this is from Mill Creek. This is The Karate Kid Part 3. Oh, I want to say, is Menards nationwide?
It has a NASCAR, so it's known, but people don't know it.
Okay.
That's what
Menards, I don't know if it's nationwide, but listen, Menards, if you have one around you, they are the place to go for all the Mill Creek releases. They have all, except for like the weird horror ones, they have all of the retro VHS in stock in store. They even had hard bodies. They put it in the bottom row in the corner, because I'm like, don't want a lot of people to see that, but they had it there. Anyway, so this is The Karate Kid Part 3, and the next Karate Kid, which is the 4th movie. Obviously, we didn't get The Karate Kid 2 yet, so I haven't watched these. Obviously. I'm so excited, though, even though they have, like, below 5 on RT. And then The Karate Kid, the remake with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith. And I'm so excited for this one, because it's certified fresh.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fresh.
It's fresh.
So I'm excited to watch this one. I think it's got to be better than the original.
I've been watching a lot of stuff.
Let me know if you've seen these.
This movie's great. This is Little Miss Sunshine. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Mine too.
It's so
Paul
good.
Dano.
Paul Dano.
He's my favorite character.
Steve Carell is
He's great.
gay.
Greg Kinnear's pretty good.
Alan Arkin's pretty funny.
Who's the lady?
Toni Collette.
Oh, I always
or
forget
Abigail
her name.
Breslin. She is.
They're both great. This whole movie.
What's she in
There's
now?
not a bad
We just
scene
saw a
in this
movie with her. She's in. No, that's not her. Hold on. Oh, you know who she is? Which I still am pissed off about, but they needed a hot lady. And
Who directed this one?
Abigail Breslin is in 2 of my favorite movies of all time. She's in this, and she's
Charlotte's Web. Because of Winn-Dixie? I don't know.
I'm
thinking of someone else.
The President's Daughter in Independence Day.
The first?
This is
96.
Her. That's her.
No.
Yes, it is. I will prove
There's
it to you.
no way.
Yes, it is.
There was 10 years between these movies. There's no way.
Zombieland as well, and she's returning for Zombieland.
There's no way.
It's not her. Hold on, who's
I was
in
gonna
it?
say there's no
You know what her
way.
first movie was? Signs. Okay, there's an actress that it was in the first Independence Day, and they didn't get her back for the sequel because they needed a hot chick.
This is great.
Some other
people have seen this. I feel.
Mae Whitman. Mae Whitman is the President's Daughter. She's Anne, and she's in Bad Girls, Egg, And she's
Who?
in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
I don't think I've met her.
You drove to Mexico.
Oh, Anne! What's she doing over there?
She does this thing, just called... So, literally, she's...
I put that clip in so often.
Hey, can I bring Anne?
Who?
Anne. You know, she's the girl I'm kind of hanging out with.
I haven't met Anne.
Yes, you have.
Michael had met Anne.
Let her in.
So Mae Whitman, she's actually in two of my favorite movies of all time. She's in my favorite, and then Independence Day.
That's one of your favorite of all time?
Independence Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I did the entire speech scene in class once.
Okay,
She
next
does
up.
she does this thing where she takes a hard-boiled egg, and she chews it up, she puts a mayonnaise back, she calls it a mayonnaise.
That's so cute. She sometimes takes a little pack of mayonnaise, and she'll squirt it in her mouth, and then she'll take an egg, and kind of, she calls it a mayonnaise. Are you okay?
Go on.
Next up was The Night Before. Have you seen this ever?
No, I never got around to it.
Amazing.
The trailer.
Hilarious. There's one part, I don't want to ruin it. You know the drug part in Joe Dirt 2?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but 20 times as funny. That's this. There's a scene in this.
Oh, you've told me this, where
Yeah.
his wife, like, he asks for drugs and his wife has never bought drugs before, so
Yeah.
she buys him every kind of drug or whatever.
Yeah, but he's like, my wife knows nothing about drugs, so these portions are all fucked.
Yeah.
You have one joint? She doesn't know that much about drugs. The proportions of this shit is all off.
he's like, there's 2 joints, but there's like a pound of heroin. He's like, or an ounce of heroin, not a pound. Sorry, I
How
messed
much would
up.
a pound be?
A pound is a fuck.
Instant kill.
Yeah. But,
How much is an ounce?
I don't know heroin prices. The Night Before, this one's really funny. I really like the spine of this one too. It's really Christmas themed.
Hey, we saw this one in theaters. I remember being very excited for it. And then
I like it. I
remember
do.
really liking it. And then I remember being upset.
It's not good though.
And then I remember being upset because
The CGI
I
is really
thought
bad.
that they ripped off my eye color to use the color for these. I saw the sequel. We saw this with Donna, right?
No, we saw this with Grandma.
Okay, I saw the sequel.
I haven't seen
What
any
did
of
I
the
see with
sequels.
Donna? The Water Horse. No, it was Deep.
The Water Horse, Legend of the Deep. Yeah.
Man, I remember that movie. It was
'Cause
probably
the
would not
book,
hold up.
I read the book.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, in like 3rd grade.
You know what book you should
It's
read?
called Legend of the Deep, The Water Horse or something like that.
You know what book you should read? Of My Sinbad.
I don't want to read a book. I'll
Such
read a
good book.
comic book.
You know what book? Guys, I'm buying a book.
Oh, so the reason there's... Look
Yeah,
at
I
it comes
saw.
with...
Oh.
Next up, this was a bad movie. Thank God it's Friday. This is from 1978. It's
Can
a
you put in
disco
the
movie.
entire scene?
Which, the one I showed you.
Yeah.
That was the best
Can
scene
you
in the
put
whole
in the-
movie.
Can you put in the entire scene?
I've had that paused for goddamn like 8 minutes to show you it. I had it. Oh God.
Is it not?
This is a no good movie with one very good. Oh, it's right there. That's the scene. One very good scene.
Everything else is bullshit.
And you know what? There's a couple funny lines in this, but it's also very, very misogynistic. Like, oh my God. And there's one dude, his whole character arc, his whole story arc in the movie is that he's trying to meet his blind date that he met through a video dating site or something like that, or telephone dating. He's just walking around with a post-it note, just huffing and puffing, just screaming this chick's name. He's got his hair falling out of his chest. He's a real short guy, like stout, and all these women keep hitting on him, and he's like, "Get out of here, you tall lady!" And he like huffs off. Well, then this chick shows up, and she's like says his name, and he's like, "I'm over here," and they meet up at the bar, and then he's like, "You're ginormous!" and storms off, and then the whole rest of the movie is her like chasing after him, being like, "We could really make this work," and whatever, and then it's him being like, "You're a fucking bitch, you giant whore."
Wait, is that the DJ lady? Or who's the lady that she just was the new waitress and she kept going up with the DJ and spilling shit?
No, this is someone different. There's so many character arcs in this movie. But then it ends with her being like, "I don't care that you're short," and he's like, "Golly gee, I guess I don't care if you're tall." And then she picks him up and carries him away. It's so terrible. This was an awful movie. If you've seen it, let me know what you think, because I thought it was horrible. Except for the scene we talked about.
Next up, our last movie. Not a very good one.
I love it. Yeah, 5 stars for me. 5
I know one
stars.
person who actually stopped watching within the first 5 minutes because it was too gory.
There's also
so fake, though. It's explicitly fake. Like they watched. Yeah, but
there's also there was a boycott when this came out.
Was it?
Because they say the word retard in it.
Tropic Thunder director's cut. I hate this movie.
This
just watched it for the first time and it was bad.
It's
Golly
so
gee,
good.
Was it bad. The only thing good about it is Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is amazing.
He's so good in it.
He's so good.
It's the only
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader's
Steve
alright.
Coogan's amazing in this. Robert Downey Jr. gives his best performance ever. He plays like 4 characters. Jack Black's really good as the fucking cocaine or heroin.
I really like
Ben Stiller's fine.
Who is it?
Jay Baruchel's my main
Jay Baruchel is
guy.
the best character.
Yeah, the Blu-ray versus
put that
HD
in all
DVD.
Yeah. Well, see, they had the war one. We gotta find your.
Who are you talking to? Well, I guess anyone who's listening.
Hullabaloo, where Hollywood was splitting the schism, some studios backing Blu-ray disc, others backing HD DVD. People thought it would come down to pixel rate or refresh rate, and they were pretty much the same. What it came down to was a combination of gamers and porn. Now, whichever format porno backs is usually the one that becomes the most successful. But you know, Sony, every PlayStation 3 has a Blu-ray.
You talking to me this whole time?
I was talking to whoever was listening.
Christ, man.
Just put all that in. Who, the guy,
this is gonna be a
is
long
Tyrese Gibson the guy in that? He's the gay guy that's isn't out?
No, it's Brandon T. Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
Do you remember when?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Did you remember the part in Tropic Thunder when he kicks the kid across the bridge?
Oh, he's in Percy Jackson. Both of them. He's the goat dude.
Oh, okay.
Wow, this is the end for you, my friend.
Punk Rock Hughes.
Yeah.
That was a lot of movies, Lex.
Yeah, it was, Bat.
You can enter for the codes down below. Follow me. What do we say here? Thanks for watching. If you stuck around for all of this, this is definitely going to be a long video.
We know
tell.
Kurt's like this.
Thanks for sticking around. You can give us a thumbs up if you like this at all.
Yeah, please like, subscribe.
Because that helps. Out. Yeah, you can share it if you want.
Especially subscribe, hit the notification bell, because soon, finally, I've convinced Bat, we're going to finally start filming some comedic series.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And Stunt 3 is coming. I came up with all these ideas. I have so many ideas.
You can follow me at BatTracy01. It's right here on Instagram, Twitter. I've been tweeting a lot more recently. You should follow. You should go read my tweets. They're pretty funny. Instagram. I made a poop joke yesterday. Instagram, Twitter, and what's the third thing I always say? Stardust. You can. I just did a bunch of reactions. I might do some more tonight. So check that out.
I've been Lexstyle. You can follow me on Instagram at StraightEdgeAtheistJerk and on Twitter at 88Doll. Check out my Stardust at Lexstyle.
You have a big chunk right here.
And go over to twitch.tv /Lexstyle. That's with 2 L's. Watch me stream. I've been getting some traction.
You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Punk Rock Blues. That goes in the middle.
Yeah. You can pledge our Patreon at patreon.com/Punk
Rock Blues. That goes right here for a really long time because I want people to be like, well, what is that?
Your work. Clown wig. And as always, as newly always, it's going to be our new theme. You can join the Bone Street Crew. Sorry to finish the video with that. Bone Street Crew. Second route. The Bone Street Crew.
The Bone Street Crew.
Can we change our channel name to BSK?
We can talk about one thing here. Bone Street Crew.
Bone Street Crew.
You're listening to Bone Street Crew Talk at YouTube/Bone Street Crew. We're talking about Bone Street Crew. Let me ask you, what do you think about Bone Street Crew? Are they? Do you think they're cool, or they're a crew?
Yeah, I'd say they're pretty cool. They got the bones in the streets and the crews, and they got the guys.
They definitely got the crew. That's one thing we can definitely agree on.
We can agree that they have the crew.
That's what I'm saying. They have a crew.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't want to get into an argument or anything, but they definitely do have a crew.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Why are you telling me? Why are we arguing?
Listen, Buster, I'm just trying to say you're getting me kind of pissed off now.